So ain't nothing a human can do to me. Nothing that is greater than what God has done for me. I can still, somebody say, I can still. I can still love you. Even if I don't agree, y'all got to hear me, with what you do. Because Christ did it for my life. Let me say that again. I can still love you even though I don't agree with what you do, because Christ did it for my life. That is why I'm able to love you. Okay? No other reason. Okay? I'm not special. Okay? I'm not superhuman. I have the Holy Spirit of God. And it doesn't matter, like I said, what you do to me, how you treat me, because there's no level of treatment that you show against me is greater than what God has done for me. And that alone keeps me going. Second, I can still love you, even if I don't agree with what you do. Why, Pastor? Because Christ did it for me. I believe you have to love people out of their wrong so they can see God's righteousness through you. People know when they're wrong. They know when they treating you salty. They know when they coming against you, devising evil scheme. They know all of that about themselves. But I believe that you can love people out of their wrong. Somebody say, I don't know. Yeah, I believe it. I have done it. So they can see God's righteousness. They don't need to see you. They need to see God's righteousness through you. And my last point is this. You are the only Christ that some people see in their life. So make sure you represent the character and integrity of God in your everyday environment. That's big now. Okay? No matter when you go into church and high-five the deacon and everybody else at church. We talking about the everyday environment you go in at work. Work is a lot of time when you lay your head down. You reveal who you are outside the church. Where? At work or wherever else you go. It's not always in those holy environments. Most of the time people realize who you are outside of those environments, outside of those church walls. So you are the only Christ. Just remember that. Right? Before you start acting like the world, before you start compromising your morals and values, seeing wrong but not saying nothing about it, going along with it, turning the other cheek to the wrong stuff. Before you do all of that, right? Taking the approach, I'm just gonna stay out of it. And let people go to hell while you sitting there knowing what's right and wrong. I need you to know that you are the only Christ, especially if God has assigned somebody to you. You will know if they're assigned to you. You will know because they take to you. They get along with you. They gravitate to you. Why? Right? Because if they're the enemy of God, they're enemy of yours. Right? So why do they come? Because you're the only Christ that some people see in their life every day. So you and me have to make sure we represent the character and integrity of God in our everyday environment. God bless you and thank you for tuning in to Sunday worship. And remember, God's golden rule is this: love the sinner, but hate the sin. God bless you and take care.